All right, it's an NBA party we're having here at Total Chaos. We're talking 5 NBA games for this Wednesday, November the 3rd. I can't believe it's November. Here we go. My name is Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. With me today, I've got Timothy Earl from Earl Sports Bets. How's it going, Tim?
Going good today. Looking to try to make some money in the NBA, and we got a bigger slate tomorrow, so excited to get into it.
Yes, indeed. And Sean Higgs from Winning Free Picks. How are you, my friend?
You know me. I'm just kind of pick some spots here in NBA. That's just got to find some little gems there for NBA.
Yep, you can't go too heavy on it, especially we filmed this show the night before. We film on a Tuesday. These games happen on Wednesday. NBA is a tricky sport to do that with because, as we all know, we're not exactly sure who's going to be playing until about game time decision, right? Funny you should have a show called that, Tim Earl, Game Time Decision. Check that out on the picksandparlays.net channel or YouTube channel every day at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tim and his brother Nick let us know who's in net in the NHL and who's on the hardwood for the NBA. So don't miss that show. That's why you got to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Okay, so let's get this party started. These two experts are going to give me their play on the over or under of 5 NBA games. Whoever gets the most correct is the champ. Tim Earl, you're first. Hawks are at the Nets. 219 is the total. What's your play?
Well, we're going to start this one out with an under, and that's been a common trend this year with the NBA. There's about 7 teams that have no overs this year on their record, and Brooklyn's one of those teams. They're 0-7 to the over this year. Hawks leaning a little bit towards the under as well. They're 3-4 over-under record. Both teams scoring about 107 to 104 points a game, anywhere in that range, and allowing about the same. I'm expecting a defensive matchup in this one between the Hawks and the Nets, as we always get. We're going to go under in this one.
Higgs, do we agree or disagree coming out of the gate?
We are agreeing. As you said, listen, Nets under every game, and I don't know when they're going to recorrect here. I guess they don't know that Kyrie's not playing and Harden looks terrible. They're not even – these games are going under by double digits sometimes. And Atlanta's played half their games to the under. So I think this game's going to play to the under also. As much as I'm a Hawk guy, I like the Hawks. You know what? Give me the under. 219, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, up next, we're talking the Nuggets at the Grizz. 213 for you, Higgs. What do you say?
I'm rolling an under in this puppy too. Listen, Memphis was right out of the gate. I think last time I did an NBA one with you, Allie, it was – Memphis was just an over machine, right? They got over like 3 straight or something to start the year. Well, since then, you know what? Bunch of unders. And look at these 106-97, 104-101. That's with overtime. 116-96. Nobody's even getting 100. And Denver's just been under all over the place. I mean, some of these scores 97, 93, 91, 75, 87, 90. I mean, like under 213. It's going to be like 109 to 104, low. Actually, I can't say that because that is actually 113. So
I was going to say, wait, isn't that
math?
I mean, I'm not the best at math, but
213 is one of those numbers for me to go under.
All right, Tim, how about you? Is it a number that you go under as well?
Oh yeah, especially with this Nuggets team, they're 1-6 over/under record this year, and their offense has been one of their biggest problems. The bench has been doing absolutely nothing. Once Jokic is off the floor, they got nothing. You're not getting much from them, but where they lack in offense, they pick up in defense, only allowing 98 points a game. On the other side, Memphis has been one of the heavier over teams this year. They're getting about 111 a game and allowing about 113. But I think this one's going to be another defensive game between these two teams. We just saw these guys play 2 nights ago, and we saw a very low-scoring game there. So I'm going to go under in this one as well.
Okay, keep us rolling along. The Knicks are at the Pacers. 218.5 is your number here.
With all the teams that have gone under a lot lately, the Knicks are not one of them. And that's a little bit surprising because coming into this year, I was looking because Higgs will agree, we made a lot of money off of Nick unders last year. I'm going to go over in this game. I think you're going to see the pace get pushed, especially by the Pacers. Both teams getting about 111 to 115 points a game. Knicks, through their first 7 games, have the second most average points per game, only behind a team that we're going to talk about later. So they've been one of the heavier offenses. Both these teams are allowing points. I'm going to go over in this game.
Higgs, agree or disagree?
Believe it or not, I'm going to go under this game. because the Pacer team, I do not like one bit. I mean, look at some of these scores. All right, they had some crazy games out of the gate. Like they had like 280 against the Wizards or whatever. But you see other scores like 94, 97. I mean, like low scoring. 118, 100, that's around this total. As much as the Knicks have been an over team now, I just see this one kind of playing out. I had the over the other night with the Knicks. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you got to like back away. 218, this might be like the top of the line for the Knicks total for me because I don't think we're getting a lot out of the Pacers. Knicks get to 120, I'm in trouble, obviously. But I don't know. I don't think they get 115, 100, I'll still make it under here. So I'm going under. This is anti-Pacer. The Pacers, I'm not high on the Pacers. They do not look
disappointing. Yeah, I liked them a lot last season, and it's just not working out this season. It's still early, but it's not working out.
I mean, some of these, they scored 131 the other game against the Spurs. That's like, wow, 131 is a lot of points, but I think that's why it's a little bit inflated today.
Right. Oh, I get that. Okay, good look on that. All right, Celtics at Magic 215 is what I have for you, Higgs.
Yes, I'm looking for my notes here because I was scraping around. We changed games all over the place. I'm like, oh my goodness, where's my son? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to go under this one as well. I mean, you have to. The Celtics team, holy moly! I mean, the other day I'm like, let's take the Celtics. I had the little chat going. People were like, oh, you're crazy taking the Celtics. They're up like 40. And then they end up losing because they scored 2 points in the fourth quarter, something ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. They blew I remember this.
It might have been a 20-point lead that got evaporated to a 20-point loss. But this team is a mess. The coaching staff, I don't know. And the Magic. Come on. I mean, so the only thing that somebody's got to win this game. This is going to be like a 1993 Knicks game. It'll be like 88-64 or something. Like, really, I could see this game being under 150 points. Because these are just two teams that I think are absolute trash. I got no love for the Celtics.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Tim, how do you really feel?
And just to go back on that Boston game from I think last night against the Bulls, I was on the Bulls side. Celtics were up 19 in the third quarter, 39-11 fourth quarter for the Bulls. Big game, big win there. That was lucky because that one that was looking like a loser. But looking at these two teams, I know this Magic team is not good, but they're one of the bigger over teams this year. They're 6-2 to the over. Granted, their totals are normally as low as the 212 to 215 range. I'm going to go over in this one. Boston has not had much defense. They're allowing almost 120 points a game. Yes, there's been a couple overtimes in there. I could see another overtime in this game. I'm going to be over on the Orlando side plus the points, whatever it is. I'm grabbing them tomorrow. Yeah. These two teams, I think you're going to get some points in this game. It's only 215, so it's about 107 points each. I think we can get that from these two.
All right. Last one for the round. We've got the Hornets at the Warriors, 226 points. Tim, Earl, finish it off.
Yeah, I mentioned a team that has the most points per game this year so far. I know it's only 8 games through. That's the Hornets. They're 6-2 to the over. They're averaging 117.5 points a game.
Yes.
On the other side, you get Golden State, which I think could run with them. Even though Golden State's gone over in 1 out of their 6 games so far, I'm going to go over in this one. I think we can see some offensive performance, maybe even a big game out of Curry. I'm liking the over in this game. I think pace gets pushed in this one. I think it gets into the 230s.
Higgs, agree or disagree?
I'm with you on the over. You know, you have some of these numbers here with the. Did I hear music? Is that my head? Am I hearing things?
No, that's the train. That's the train. It's right across the street. Sorry.
No, that's right. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So like some of these are high. Like you got 230s with the Warriors, and they get inflated a little bit. But I see this one going over as well. I'm with you on the over. I mean, Curry, as much as I kick the guys back in, he can go for 40. This is a game he's going to go out and score like 27 in the first quarter. You know, so this is a team where you got both teams that can move up and down the court. Because all these Kings game or Warriors games, somebody doesn't show up. You know, it's like you're getting just nothing out of another team. So it's kind of like, all right, we're up by 22. We're just going to cruise, and that's that. I think this is going to be up and down. Here we go. Give me the over 226. It's a big number, but I think it gets there.
All right, you can have it. It's all yours. It's all both of yours. And remember, people at home, when these two agree, those are the money-making picks on the show. We got 3 of them for you today. If you guys we're going to do a little bit of a recap right now. If you guys could just like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. That way you never miss any of the free content over here at picksandparlays.net. My name is Allie Burns. You can find me at Plus Money Honey. Tim Earl, you can find him on Twitter at Bets Earl, and then subscribe to the Earl Sports Bets YouTube channel as well. Tons of free content coming out of him and his brother Nick every day. NBA and NHL heavy those two guys are. And also, if you're into the esports realm of things, Tim Earl is your expert for that business. And we've got Sean Higgs. If you're looking for him, find him at real_Higgs on Twitter. And then also subscribe to his YouTube channel, Winning Free Picks. Football heavy. Football with Higgs over there. And then you can find both of them at picksandparlays.net. You know what? We just changed this promo code to fall. I'm going to put it in right now. You guys get the first.
Wow. Woo!
Promo code. Fall saves 20%. I forgot to pop that in pre-show, but you know what? We're making it happen.
Do it live. It's better. Listen, I like live. You cough, you scratch yourself. It's all right.
I don't record it, but I don't go back and edit. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, the promo code is FALL, FALL, saves you 20% off the entire site. So that's all the premium picks and packages from both of these cappers. Tim, what do you have lined up for the rest of the week over at picksandparlays.net? I noticed you and Nick are number 3 for all of 2021, and I believe you're number 5 over the last 7 days at the site on the leaderboards. What do you have lined up this week?
Oh yeah, a little bit of a hot run for us the last couple days. I know on
7 days, number 4. Sorry.
I know that number is heavily boosted from our Friday where we went 9-2. So nice. that was a nice day. But yeah, we got NBA as per usual. I got NHL. We normally put out. If you look at the leaderboards, me and Nick I have like 70 plays already up from NBA this season so far, and I'm only getting started. I'm a volume person, so I got a lot of stuff up there. Nick's got like 60 plus hockey games already in this season, college football, NFL, and of course we get college basketball in a week. So we're all getting pumped for that one. I'm excited because that NBA won't be nothing compared to college basketball, putting out 15, 20 plays a night, going crazy, lots of volume. So I'm excited for it. Lots of stuff coming up.
Good stuff. I'm excited. I can't wait. Higgs, what about you? What do you got lined up? According to my leaderboards, I've got you as yesterday's number 1 winner for all of yesterday. Earl Sports Bets, I've got you in number 4 spot on Hot Cappers as well. So both of you are all over the leaderboard. Higgs, what do you have lined up at the site for us?
Yeah, I got a little NFL lined up for Thursday. So I'm 45-36. So I'm almost 55.6%. So NFL's turning around. College has been so-so. I'm hitting my big plays, but we mentioned college basketball, and let me tell you, I might not be a lover of the NBA. All right, we could say, you know what, NBA for me, not my favorite, but college basketball, folks. You talk about volume betting, you got nothing on me. College basketball, we'll be like 800 games deep into betting games in college hoops, and we make money. I think last year I was number 1 in college basketball. So
that is
about college basketball. I'll kick NBA's back in. I'll try to find a winner, a couple games a week. But college hoops, baby, whoo, that turkey's going to be stuffed with C notes, big stacks.
A C-note stuffed turkey. It sounds delicious and also flammable. So
it's all right. You can set it on fire because there's going to be so much money laying around.
I love it. I'm so excited for college basketball. I got my Bible, my yearbook. I just got it in the mail. It's around here somewhere. So I've already been flipping through. I got plans. Huh?
The blue ribbon?
Yeah, my blue ribbon.
It's right there.
Spiral
mag. It's great.
It's too far away for me to just snag it right now. Otherwise, I would have just grabbed it. Okay, so let's do a little bit of
Allie, you have to look. I mean, as much as like I'm a pro guy and been for a long time, I still buy magazines from other things because I don't talk to coaches. Nobody's calling up sports bettors. I mean, you have to go around and see what everybody has because you don't know who transferred. There's 300
coaching. Okay, now I'm gonna get it.
college basketball teams to bet on. You know, you can't just hey, no, dig around. You gotta check.
This is for anyone who doesn't know. They call it the Bible, but it's the Blue Ribbon College year. But Coach K's last year, so he's all over it. But I mean, it's got every single team in every single conference. So it might be easier to figure out what's going on at Duke or what's going on at Kentucky. But if, let's see, Ivy League Brown has changed their coach, I'm not going to know about that.
Yeah.
And how many seniors are returning and stuff like that. So, and it's really only useful for the beginning of the season.
Yes,
and then it kind of gets locked into your head, and then you have statistics to go off of.
It is the most, I'll talk about this probably next Monday on the show. You have to, number one for me in college basketball, you have good Novembers, Decembers, the coaching, continuality, who's staying, returning starters, and guard play. 1, 2, 3. You can't have the coaching change in a mid-major. It destroys a team. You got a guy there. He's got his top 7 guys rotation back and like 2 junior or senior guards. Forget it. I'm betting them. I don't care what team they are. It doesn't make a difference. I'm betting them.
Yep. That did not work out for Wisconsin last year. They had 5 returning starters, and they were really disappointing for me. They were all seniors too, I believe. So Wisconsin was a crap team. So it doesn't. But it's important for me
when I'm not worried about big school.
Like if a coach goes from Marquette to say Arkansas, if there's you have to know that Marquette is a defensive first team. They play a slower pace of basketball. So you need to know that this coach here is now going to play, it's stuff like that. And I get it out of the Blue Ribbon Bible. Is just, that's the kind of stuff you got to look for to make money at this, y'all.
Yep.
All right. Let's do our recap. I can't wait for college basketball. Clearly, I live for it. Okay, so the Hawks at the Nets, the number's 219, and they agree it goes under. Nuggets at the Grizzlies, 213, under again. The Knicks at the Pacers, we disagree. Tim's going over. Higgs is going under. Celtics at Magic, 215. Higgs goes under. Tim goes over. Hornets at the Warriors, 226. We're both going over that total. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Tons of fun as always. And check out both of these guys, Tim Earl and Earl Sports Bets and Sean Higgs from Winning Free Picks. Check them out on YouTube and over on the Picks and Parlays leaderboards. That's where you use the promo code FALL, FALL, saves 20% off of all their premium picks and packages. Get both of their packages. Save 20% off of that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. May the best capper win. Good luck, everyone.
Tons of fun. I thought you were making fun of me.